Rightio, we are continuing with fused modular frames. Today we're working on concrete for a lot of the production lines, so we're going to hammer those out and then we'll start working on the sub-production lines for everything, so it's starting to happen. Do we know why the 1.2 announcement was mostly train focused? I don't know, Mez. I don't know if it was because it was a lazy way to make an announcement or was it because I did notice like the train line was a different color at one point, so I don't know if we can bring it up now. Let's have a look. Sorry, that was very loud. Like I was noticing here, this here, what's with this color effect going around here? Or is that just a sunrise? See, it's doing it here as well. Is this being able to see the zones without having to be in build mode? I wonder if they'd introduce proper real-time pathing finally. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it just shows where the blocks are. See, more colour. See, that's a different block colour. Maybe it's just an easy way to see colour blocking. And like, I know it's a pretty nice way of doing it, but it also shows you how bad once you get out at a bigger scale, where the train tracks aren't curved anymore, they're just bits of straight pieces for rendering purposes. But yeah. Don't know. Still haven't released the updated press kit. Anyway, not long now, and then I'll be able to use in trucks. Get all my trucks properly automated. Spend about a week redoing all my truck routes. That's going to be fun. I don't know if I've shown you this before. Give me one sec. Where did I have it? I don't know where it is right now. I think here it is. All right. So this is the ultimate truck guide I was putting together. And like it goes into everything about trucks. This is about 6 weeks before 1.2 was announced. And then when I saw 1.2 and they were talking about fluid trucks, I was almost going to go, well, I can still make this video and say fluid trucks are in it and maybe everything else there'll be a different station and a couple of things, but all the pathing and everything, the way that they will work will be the same. I'd already spoken this out, so it's a half-hour video, and I was just about to start putting together a video, and then I thought, I'm just going to hold off, and I'm glad I did, because that's every nook and cranny. It's so frustrating. But I trusted my gut instinct. Could have been a, yeah. I would not have been happy. Because it just would have been a pointless video. But anyway. And now, obviously, what's happened now? Every man and his dog's got a video about truck guides and pathing, so... What's a man to do? Oh, I need some more. Yeah, very typical, yeah. Anyway, these things happen. Oh, look at that, 69 shards. Nice. I'm glad I trusted my gut instincts. We are going to do... So I need 9 of these. What is one? One was the programmable splitters. I hate when you overwrite one of your hotbar keys. Yeah, that's what it was. Part of the reason I stopped caring about making YouTube's videos about games, there will always be more pushy and flashy people doing the attention grabbing. Yeah, exactly. Cowboy, I was wondering about the train focused 1.2 announcements. I noticed it through all of the different colours down the line, a few different block colours, so maybe they're changing something to do with the train blocks or the way they work in the 1.2 official release. Yeah, very much so. It'd be interesting to see. Why would you add something to a final release that hasn't been tested in the experimental branch? That's something I don't understand. As a surprise. Yeah, a surprise on how to bug find it and fix all the problems. Do you think, so will it be going to console at the same time as well? That's what I'm curious about as well. Now, I didn't finish this off yesterday. I am looking forward to the new trucking. That's going to be great. Finally, some reliable trucks. And I reckon they were pretty smart releasing the trucks alongside the higher phase, like the multipliers, like the 100x space elevator part stuff, because that's forced people who have started fresh to actually use the vehicles and use them heavily and really test them out. So I think that was something they were really smart in doing. Because if they didn't do that, a lot of people just gone, nah, I don't really have a need to. I'll just wait for trains. I'll just go straight to trains. So I think they're a bit smart there. Power is over here. Right, so you can have some limestone. This one is for, it's fused modular frame, but the next part is encased. It's 450. Whoops, wrong button. $50.085, right? And right here. Now that one, that's the encased industrial beams. So I'm going to work out my path over there first, because normally it goes that way. I don't think I go that way, I think I go this way. Yeah, I go across there. So I need to bring 3 over. So pretty much well, I need to be higher up to make the whole run. So this is the building here. Yeah. Yeah, so it can't be, I think it, this is annoying. Right, so it needs to be the next 4 up. Yeah. So it's going to be, I think, I could be these lower ones. I think that might be alright. It's going to be, one of them's going to be Mark 3, a Mark 2, no, a Mark 3, a Mark 1. So I'll do them all as Mark 1 and then retro change the Mark 3. Right, so I think it's going to be this one, this one, and this one. This has got to travel all the way across. Right, so I reckon what I'm going to do is I'll make this one here the other Mark 3. because that's the pipe. So this would be the concrete. Perfect. Yep. All right, so all right. No, some vehicles reckon they're stuck. We won't have to put up with those messages for much longer. Right. The other two I'll deal with in a bit. Pretty much well. This one's Mark 3. Oh my god. It's all about the AI spam now. 2 days in a row. Twitch is going to have to update their white text things. Their blacklist. They're AI viewers. They're not just viewers, they're AI viewers. Oh crap, this one's in the way. So we're going to have to go up. Is it? It is. And then Twitch just wants to crack down on view botting when they can't even crack down on text bots. I know, right? Pretty funny, isn't it? quite a distance to travel. Hold on, this one doesn't even... Oh yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I'll do it from... Right, that's that one. Now you have to jump across. This is where it gets tricky because this one we'll have to change. I think I know how to do this. We'll do right, yeah, so then could just run all three. That height. That would probably be easiest. You know, I kind of changed my mind there. Now there's that. Right. It was a bit annoying, wasn't it? Right, then so a lot of them I've been doing here. But I might do it here. Alright, no, here. Right. I think I'll go there. I'll do it to there. That's a little bit of limestone I put in. Right, so that's that one, and then I've got I might Cowboy, was there a bot in chat that got blocked? There was. It was an AI. Get AI viewers, not cheap viewers, but AI viewers, because we all know AI isn't cheap. If you want AI, you got to pay through the nose. Now, in thinking about that, that wasn't... Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Actually, yeah, I might change that. To be honest, I might put these... Depends if that's going to hit. That's going to hit there, isn't it? I'll try and do that. Missed it when the hammer came down. Yeah, it's alright. You're not missing out on much, I'll tell you now. That's so I can have stuff on these ones come down this side and go that way. I get Twitch coming down on view bots. Streamers get paid by views and subs. Having a room full of bots adds up financially, and someone else, advertisers, pay the bill. Yeah. Look, it's definitely something that needs to be stopped from happening. There's no need for it. But I think you need to read between the lines there. If it's advertisers that are paying the bill, then why would Twitch want to get rid of the viewing bots? Because the more viewers, the more revenue, the more they make. Allegedly. Thermal propulsion rocket. And the next thing is encased. Yeah, but if audit finds the views to be fake, they burn the trust with after. This is true. This is true. Actually, 50.085. Right, that's that one. And that is 16.695. Right. So thermal propulsion rocket is the bottom. And that one, and then that is 1.3, right? Cowboy and Crunch is true, but let's say I started as a streamer and couldn't get into it, so built a heap of stream bots to watch myself game. I'd be making money from nothing, and it's unfair to other streamers. I would assume if you got streaming and building your own bots to get paid, you would find a fraud lawsuit, though. There's a lot of things that could go on. I mean, would you be happy inside yourself as a person doing that? Some people would. I wouldn't. So this is for nuclear pasta. Right. Now let's just go back to the other end and make sure I connect those correctly, and then we'll finish doing the concrete. For you, absolutely not. Yep, cowboy. Meza, sadly, fairness is rarely on the table. The capitalist world is built by the people who lie the most confidently. This is true. Cowboy, I wouldn't be able to sleep at night knowing I was ripping someone off. Yep. Mez is the same. Yep, absolutely. Looks like we've all got our morals correctly organised here, folks. That's great to see. Okay, so from memory, it's the floor down, is it? Hold on. Oh, it's this side. This is one. Thermal nuclear pasta. So nuclear pasta is this one. Where do they come in? It's these ones here. That's why we're here and not on a Malibu beach somewhere in a villa. That's 100% correct, Meza. 100% correct. So I think I need... That's these bottom ones we'll do. So I'll do... one there. And I may... no, yeah. No. It would be there. Yeah, gotta get this right. One. So I said the bottom one is thermal propulsion rocket, which is this one. That's perfect. Couldn't have planned it better if I tried. So this is going to go there. This is an annoying bit. Oh, actually, you know what? If I just get rid of that. Right, we have got that in the bag. All that concrete coming over here. Perfect. Cowboy, I'm going to jump across to another stream. Catch you later. Always pleasure to watch your streams. No worries, Cowboy. Enjoy. We'll chat to you later on. Alright, so now I just need... I'm going to finish making the remaining machines over here. And then we'll hook up the limestone. And we'll be good to go. Meza, I'm staying but we'll be mining, so it might be slower responses. You do you, Meza. It's not a problem at all. Okay, so I built that one. One. Okay, now we've got another one. This one is for the thermal propulsion rocket. And heavy modular frames is the next thing. It's 2205. And then 7.35. So that's at 49%. And then the next one is the same again. It's actually literally the same, but for nuclear pasta. And that will be the same as this one. Now I'm going to work out, so I want to bring back those two. That's blocked up. There's something wrong. Let's go find out. That shouldn't be blocked. Maybe one of my awesome sinks aren't connected properly. Let's find out. Now, this is all Mark 1. So this is all overflow. Overflow, overflow, overflow. This is supposed to be going down. What's the good of an overflow if it doesn't go? Oh, yeah, okay. There's so much going on here. Hold on. That's the overflow from there. In there. Where's that going? So that's the down. That goes down there. That comes up. That comes around. That's so I need. Oh, that's not pretty at all. There's a lot of ugly going on here. I know that'll be... that'll work. There we go. Now that is coming through slow. Oh, but it's only 180, so yeah, that'll be about right. So it's coming in. It should be coming in at 66. So that's fine. So there is a backup that will be like that for a bit, but that's syncing it. That's a good thing. All right, I'm glad I identified that little issue. Now that I've done that, before anything, I'm just going to go and have a quick break. I'll be back in 1 sec. Right here. So I'm thinking both of these are at this end of the in here I need to feed in, so I've got my encased. This one must be the pipe. It's got to be. Because the other one is it'd have to be. So I've just got to feed this one. And I think we're going to bring them in from around the back, because there'll also be one here. This one, which we might change the orientation and flip that one, because this will be, yeah, because I've done this one, that's done. This one's got to be pipe. So this one's concrete. Right. Perfect. So then what I'm going to do is this one will shoot straight across. Oh my god, this is so compact in here. Can I might actually, no, it doesn't matter. I'll bring it. Jeez. Oh well, I suppose if it's going to come in here, then it would come in that way. Then why don't I? No, hold on. perfect. Okay, so this will make sense in a minute. So concrete coming in. Might bring it to here. So could be possible that I do one there and one there. There's one on this floor. Right, so that one's not going to work. But there would be one here would work. And this one here. So this will be on the second from the top. Okay, so this nuclear pasta is the inner belt, the inner lift. And then this one that one I have issues with the I don't well yeah, I suppose it doesn't matter. We'll just do this and this. Right. Yeah, so I've got, how's this look? They can both be the same. So the outer lift is the top and the inner lift is the bottom, right? So let's now run those all the way back, hook them up to our constructors. Oh, crap. I think I'll to make an adjustment here for this one. It's probably easier if we do it on the inside. Actually, we'll just change this. But I want it to be the, yeah, hold on. What? Right. It's a little bit of rejigging, but we're good. No, now I've hit this issue here. How do we get past? Can I go underneath? Because I reckon Can't go underneath. Oh, this is frustrating me. Why did I not see that going through? I don't know. I went and looked all the way. Why don't we take a detour? This is a bit silly actually, because if I did this, then I could have just come this way with the other ones too. But I might do it anyway and drop down. Or do I just go up? I should have gone up the whole way, shouldn't I? So I go up to this floor. That one there. Your stripper just arrived? Wow. It come with its own pole. Also got a set of heat shrink tubes. Ah, right. Cable stripper. With mines are in different places. Don't mind me. It wouldn't have been the strangest thing perceived on Twitch chat before. You always wanted one. I bet you did. Oh, this is This is modular frames. This is the building I need to be in. And I reckon we'll turn here and go down this way. So we'll go... These are the wrong ones. I'm also got it. But here I'm just gonna right here. So Right, so that's all of that way. That was probably, that was all right. Yeah. Nakulad, hello, welcome. How are you today? What's happening? Right. A little work ahead of me. We're just doing some belting for concrete for our heavy modular frames, for fused modular frames. Fill with a bit of wire production before heading to bed. Fair enough. Yeah, well, that wire ain't going to do itself. Right, that's where I stopped. Excellent. So I don't have to deal with the bottom anymore. We just got to hook all these top layers up and connect it at the other end. Right, so The next one is there, isn't it? So that puts that there. Alright, so that's that one. And that one. Okay, so the inside left is nuclear pasta, which is this one here. Oh, hold on, whoa, whoa. Oh yeah, that's right. That's okay, it's this side that's not. Yep. Okay, so this one. That's that one there. Lovely. Then this one. That would work. Is it this one? Thermal propulsion rocket. Is this one? That's so tight though. What I think I'm going to do is all the way to there. Perfect. Perfect. So they're hooked up. So those four are all hooked up. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 machines left on this level that I'm going to. Well, I've got that's nuclear. I've got a 4. One, 2. Yeah, I'll just do. Let's do 1 and then I'll do 4 here. So this will be singularity cell. And that is for encased industrial beams. Rightio. And then that is it should be 98%. That will be 176.1 by 4 is 44.1. And that's going to output 58.7 something, and that's 14.7 each. So then that is 98%. So copy that. 2, 3, 4. That's dealing with those 4. And then this one here. This is going to be for the ballistic warp drive. 4 encased industrial beam. Right. And that's 25. And it makes 8.355. That's 55.7%. Perfect. Okay, so now that's 176. Yeah, so that's a Mark 3 to there. Then you've got 44 plus 25 is 64, 69, nice. 69, 79, 89, 91. So that's a Mark 2. And you've got 22, 50, so 70. That's 100. That's a bit more than, yeah, that'll be a Mark 3. Now I need to add them all up. Right. 346.035. Yep. Right. This side will be whatever this is, that number, 450. So let's start off with this side. So 348.2 plus 450 is too much, it's more than 600. What I might do is what's on this side? That's 450, right. So that's 150 left. So 150, let's do the math here. If I had 600 minus 348.2. If I did plus another 150, I'd have 401.8. That needed 450, so that's too much. This needed 346. So I'd say I will do that. So this and then over here oh, this is pretty cool. If I do this, yeah, I think I can make this work. So I'm going to go over here. Right. Alright, so that'll be that one flowing. So I really need another 600 coming up here. I'm kind of thinking I'm just a bit curious about this one here. I've only got 330 coming out of that. Why is that? DJ, hello, welcome. Good to see you there. Hope you're doing well. You're okay? Good to hear. Stay hydrated. Absolutely. Wouldn't think of anything else. This one's got overflow. I didn't want to worry about overflow. There's no point. There is for concrete, but that's just there, not for limestone. So that is sign for that. Encased industrial beams to the Pioneer. Right. Well, let's make a sign for that one. What's happening today, DJ? This is for encased industrial beams. Is 324 by 9 is 36. Went to the nurse for a yearly blood check. Fair enough. Then boring shopping after. Well, fair enough. Getting out and about, that's the main thing. It's always good to get outside and see some other people. You know how it is. Right, so 324, that's not enough for what I need right now. I'm going to leave that one as is. That's another limestone pure node. I feel like we could truck that in, because I have truck stations down here. What's this one here? Where am I right now? Oh, that'll be... I need 450. I'd only get 300. I know where that one is. So this one over here would be our last. I have a train station down below, but I would need to what have I got here? I've got a train station here. These are all pures up here, aren't they? No. There's 1, 2. We trucked that one in. Actually, that's not too bad because I come through here anyway. Yeah, I've got path going through here, so I could just. Yeah, so I drive a truck to here. A truck comes up here, so a truck could come around here and then loop. Or how much? I mean, thing is, soon I'll have the Mark 6. I'll need a heap for that, right? Right, yeah. Okay. I think what I might do is I'm tempted just to grab this normal. Where is it? It's under the battery factory. I'm over here. I'm here. I'm tempted just to run it underneath. Because if that was 300 and I needed 450 and then I got 330 off the other one, then there's 170 left, so that's 470. So that would be enough. And then later I can discontinue. Let's go and have a look. Actually, you know what? That actually might even be easier than I think. Because that's right next to train lines and I've got a train station there. There it is, right there. That's... The only thing is I need to be on that. The train needs to be on that train line over there. And that's going to complicate the hell out of things. I think we're just going to run it straight back. Yeah, actually, yes. Because I have this over here. I could run it along here. I would come up. I couldn't come up there because that's too tight, but I could come up there. Oh, yes. Let's do it. Can I give you an aerial view of this factory? It's crazy. It certainly is. Sure. We just do one building per production line. So like that's the iron ingot factory. I can't really go much higher right now because I need more power. But we're working on fused modular frames at the moment, and there's also nuclear at a different area. If you want to download the save file and explore it yourself, you can go to this link here at the end of every episode. There's a save file that you can go and explore, or you could chuck it in the Satisfactory calculator and have a look at it that way. I'm going to do this. No worries, Grandma. No worries at all. So that is here. The node's just there. This is going to be perfect. Yeah. Get rid of this. best it's going to be. Get our miner base. Probably that way. Might just do that as well. And then right now, you know what I might do? Perfect. Should have power right over there. I'll bring it from here. Yeah, I've got it here. Might as well line this one up for it. And we'll go, I'd say here. Sweet, now let's get this back. We can divvy up the overflow and we will have that running. That'd be nice. Oh, and now this is where I got this. Ugh. Maybe I do a switcheroonie. That'll work. Gaz starts ran late. Did you you listed again? No good. I feel like I want to do this. Perfect. It's a nice little switcheroonie. Now I think if I bring it in there, then I can bring it up. So I want to go there. Right. Now I'm going to go up one. Sydney style, have you ever had so much fun laying pipework in a massive base that you think, hey, you know what, I should rip this all out and do it all over, but this time one single click higher so it looks better inside the wall? I think we've all been there and done that. Some of us crazier than others. As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters, isn't it? Right, this is great. I was able to fall asleep last night. That was my reward, not thinking that single click is killing me for hours. Yeah. That's why blueprints come in handy sometimes. But you still got to redo it. Rightio. So, as I was saying earlier, the other side's got the overflow. Is this the side I want to go? It is. This is the floor. It was really to fit a third pipe. Then I realised I don't need that third pipe, so now it's for looks, and it looks so much better. Well, as long as it looks good and you're happy, that's all that matters. I'm going to go in for that one there. But no, I've absolutely never had an experience like that before. Why is there a truck inside my factory? He'll disappear. If I look away, everything's okay. See, he's gone. What truck? Okay, so what I'm going to go do quickly is back over here. Trucks just doing inspection. That's right, DJ. That's what trucks do. So this episode is just been all about concrete. And so I'm going to send this here. I hear trucks got some love to their pathing. They're worth bothering with now. With 1.2, yes, Cinestyle. It's completely reworked. It's almost like doing trains. This is not 1.2. 1.2 comes out June the 2nd. And you'll see me redo all my truck paths. Okay, this will only be, oh, no. We'll just mark 5, whatever. That's exciting. I tried trucks once after watching it launched into space. Went entirely train, yep. There's a date for 1.2 on the stable ranch. Didn't know that. Yeah, they just released a video about 12 or 18 hours ago, Naki Lad. June 2nd. There's a video on... you can go and check out on YouTube on the Coffee Stain Studio website, or under their channel. All right, we have should be in running now. It's supposed to be outputting 150.2. It's looking pretty good.
Buckle up, there's a raid incoming.
Look out.
Thank you, Music Man.
Music
for the raid
man.
of 15 viewers.
Kills, how much of the world's resources would you guess you are using? I reckon I would guess roughly, so far I'm using, no, that's projected here, current, there you go. 6,320 iron ore, 2,576 copper ore, 4,109 limestone. Folks, go drop Music Man and Ray a follow there if you haven't. He was playing Satisfactory, I hope. 1,010 Deuterium, 1,741 raw quartz, 4,899 coal, 17,026 water, 15,098. And so on and so on. But also, how much of them that's how much I'm using. That's what's remaining. If you want to look at this spreadsheet in more detail, there's the link in chat there. Roughly, that's right, roughly. Yep, I like to give rough answers, but it's all broken down. How was your stream, Music Man? Music Man, what'd you get up to? So yeah, to be honest, not a lot of the world's resources. I think my limit is Sam ore at, when I'm finished, there'll be 737 Sam ore that I'm not using. You come up for a pate, mate. Come on. Come on. Not long into a new save, 1.2 from the beginning. That is absolutely awesome. Have you done any of the changes? Are you doing node changes or space elevator part multipliers or anything like that with 1.2? There you go. Sin and Style put the official trailer there for the 1.2. Thanks for that, Sin and Style, on YouTube. That's awesome. Oh my God, a wild Randy. Haven't seen Randy for years. Oh, he's still here. Hey. Got a touch of grey popping up on the face. Yeah, he's getting grey, aren't you, mate? Yep. Yeah. He's 10.5 now, I think. Oh, he likes that chest rub and the bum rub at the same time. All right. Pretty soon, I'm going to wrap up shortly, by the way, folks. Thanks for coming with that raid, Music Man. Random nodes, 75% power and 75% recipe cost. That's a nice one to go. Your black lab just turned 15 last month. Wow. That's old for a lab, isn't it? Hey? Yeah. That's awesome. All right, we done? Come on. Oh my God. The hair that just... That's just what came off from his chest. You can certainly change how you play the game now. All right. Well, the good news is I should now have the concrete running to the 3 manufacturers, or the 3 different sets of manufacturers. And so now it'll be all the resources for the modular frames and the encased industrial beams and the pipe. That'll be next. So those 3 are going over that way. That's nice. They're the new ones I added. And I added in these 2 and that bottom one. So if we just go over here to our heavy modular frames, we'll see that working. So there's still a bit to do to get the fused modular frames running, but I've got the concrete done, which I'm pretty happy with. So this will go on 2 floors. I've already got the concrete for this one coming in, that's working. The other one is this one that's coming in now. The thing is, now that I've done all this, I can fill up these holes. Here's the other one. So that's coming in. Right. So everything else is belted up. Now we've got to complete all the remaining production lines. Nakalad, I managed to get my wire and cable blueprints quite a bit smaller for the automated wiring setup, so a successful night view. That is awesome. It's great to hear you using blueprints, taking advantage of the blueprint system. There we go. And I'm just going to go and check out our aluminum. So each building here does a different thing. So like one of them is just steel ingots, one of them is like steel pipes, one of them steel beams. So the steel ingots come over to the steel beams factory and to the steel pipes factory, and so on and so on. Mostly it's working fine. Everything gets overflowed. And we might do a very quick trip over to the nuclear facility and just check how much waste is, where the waste situation's up to. Now this is coming in. Yeah, no, that's slow. Right, we do have I need to run another training for our aluminum for the front carriage. Just isn't getting it. I've got a few trains on the line. So it's actually, that's the train there, that one behind there, that's the one that's got the bauxite. But I need to run 2 trains to keep up. We're going to sort that out soon. The other bauxites, they're all running fine. It's just this first one. So we'll quickly go over to our nuclear facility and just see where the waste is up to. See if I need to extend it yet. Someone wanted a view of the city earlier. There you go. As it's being built, and then it disappears. Alright, here's our nuclear area. And it's still going alright. So I've only got a couple reactors running at the moment. I'm waiting until I unlock plutonium to start using this waste up, but it looks like where are we up to? That's okay, so we've got 2 rows empty still. Alright, this is all full of waste. So there's the whole setup here, there's 12 uranium reactors, and the waste from the 12 uranium reactors will feed 6 plutonium reactors, and the waste from 6 plutonium reactors will feed 3 Dixonium reactors. And then that'll be the full circle complete. So that's all set up ready to go. It's just a matter of unlocking it as I proceed. And this is all just the production lines for the uranium fuel rods. So we've still got to build the plutonium fuel rods and the Vixonium fuel rods. Oh, I missed the jelly. Oh. How goes the build, guys? Doing well? I've overshot myself here. We've still got quite a few production lines for all the things for heavy modular frames to go, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I tried a random mode world the other day, 3 uranium nodes in the grass fields. Yep, that's what happens when you get uranium, when you get random. You don't know what's going to come. We made 7 coupons today. What are we up to? Oh, we're 803 coupons. Getting close to that golden nut. Alright. But they don't look like the new node they are. They're still like limestone and iron. Right. So that, yeah, that, because I think the meshes are directly tied to the map. I was wondering about that. There we go. Perfect. Have a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye.